I came to cafe as usual for my job, but there I got to know that I have been kicked out. The only explanation my boss gave me was, I am sorry, I can't. So now I am jobless. I walked away in search of any other job when an expensive vehicle stopped there and the demon himself came out, Kim Taehyung. What is he doing here? Does he like to come such a simple cafe? Wait, why is he coming to me? Run, yawn, before another bad luck falls on you. I tried to avoid him, but he was fast enough to come in my way. Ta. Running away, afraid. His smile filled with Emma. Yawn, afraid, and from whom? I gave him the look like he is nobody to me, and successfully that triggered him. You got a tongue that can throw you in a pit. I totally ignored his words and tried to move away when he grabbed my wrist. Where are you going? I'm not done yet. His voice was full of rage. But I'm done with you. I don't have time to waste with any XYZ mafia. I have work to do. I talked back with a generous amount of hatred in my words. His grip tightened. His ego got another hit. I already made sure that you don't get any work. His words and that smirk snatched the smile from my face. I immediately looked back at Cafe's owner and he turned away his gaze. So that was really Taehyung. How could you play with other people's lives? Don't you have any shame? I screamed at him with a hint of tears in my eyes. He gave me a jerk and pulled me closer. Show a respect, lady, he warned with bloodshot eyes. I was breathing heavily because of anger and helplessness. You have done nothing respectable, Mr. Kim. Wasn't this lesson enough for you? Leave me if you don't want to be slapped by a mere girl in front of your guards. He didn't think that I could not slap him. That is why he left me. And I walked away, wiping my tears harshly. I came back. I tried at some places for a job, but Taehyung really did his work well. Then I saw the building owner. What is this bulky doing here? Hello, Mrs. Alex. Mrs. Alex. Oh, finally you are here. I was waiting for you. Why? You need to vacate the apartment. You have 2 days. What? What are you saying? And why? But she didn't bother to reply and left. Another surprise. I don't need to ask. This is also Taehyung's doing. The bell rang and I opened the door. Drake. What now? Boss has arranged a job for you in his office. Tomorrow you need to go there. He is nobody to dictate me. Now get lost. You shouldn't upset him. Why are you so shameless? I'm your girlfriend. Then how he... You are not. I never think like that. It's just... I shut the door at his face and I cried all night. No plans, no job, and soon gonna be homeless. He left me with no options. As per his wish, you were standing in his office. What do you want, Mr. Kim? Eyes down, bow your head like all other employees do. I am not your employee. He left his seat and came in front of her. Do you want to be jobless for the rest of your life? The determination in his voice scared you. Why are you doing all this? You made my life hell in a day. You shouted. You failed to hide the pain as tears easily made their way out of your eyes. Unexpected to you, he whipped your tears softly with his hand. Don't cry. You can shout, but don't cry. His voice was soft. You never imagined that this man can speak so soft, and his touch? You wanted him to never change that look. You were continuously staring at his soft features, his eyes that were fixed at your face, with care in them, his pink lips, then your eyes moved to the tattoo at his neck that was spreaded down to his chest. You suddenly felt an urge to see and feel it. You raised your hand to touch it, but he held your hand in the midway, breaking the trance. Do you like it? His voice was still soft. You looked in his eyes, seeing your reflection. I. You were confused and embarrassed at your act. He put your hand at his tattoo. He felt an electricity in his whole body. Your touch made him feel alive. He gulped at the feeling. You moved your fingers slightly at the marks. You were losing your memory, feeling possessed. It must have hurt a lot. He smiled at your innocence, genuineness, and care. He placed his hand at yours and moved it to his heart. It hurts only here. His heart was thumping under your hand. That sensation made you sweat. You pulled your hand back and that pissed him off. He again maintained that rude mafia look at his face to fade away the awkwardness. You will work here from now on. You looked everywhere in the room except him, and you will stay at my mansion. What? I know you heard it well. Why would I stay at your place? Because you are homeless. I can live with my friend. Do you want her to be homeless as well? You were frustrated now. You closed your eyes and took a deep breath to control your nerves. You are crossing your limits, Mr. Kim. I never had any limits. He tucked a strand of hair behind your ear, and your whole system felt a current. You cursed and left his office to start your work. After 1 month, you were walking here and there in your room. Why is it going so smoothly? Why he is not doing anything? Come on, Jan, what do you want him to do? It's so annoying that he is not making any move. You sat on the bed with an off mood. He acted like he has feelings for me and now he is silent. Whatever, I am not dying to be loved by him. Then why he haunts me in my dreams? Ah, you threw the pillows on the floor. We live in the same house, eat together, work together. It is just becoming a routine and nothing else. Don't think too much. Relax. Before you could relax, you heard noises from outside. You came out after hearing the noises, and what you saw scared you to the core. Taehyung was soaked in blood. Injuries were everywhere. His guards were helping him to walk. You ran to him. Replacing one guard, you held his arm. Mr. Kim, he looked at you. What are you doing here? Go to your room, he ordered you. But you would never agree to leave him. How could I? I said go, he shouted. You tried to control your anger but couldn't. So you jerked him a little and he growled in pain. Get treated first. He just passes you silent glares. His guards took him to his room. His wounds weren't that serious, especially for a hard rock like him. But for you, it was first time to see someone like that. You took a good care of him. He was at bed rest. You helped him with many things. Most of the time, you stay in his room. He was sleeping shirtless. There were some bandages at his chest. You moved closer to him. His face looked so calm, cute, like a baby. You caressed his face with your soft fingers. Eventually, your gaze shifted to his tattoo. You traced your fingers at his neck. I was scared when I saw you injured. It's horrible even in imagination to lose you. You were whispering, talking with that sleeping beauty. I don't know what you feel for me, but I am lost. I fell for a person who turned my life upside down. It was all your planning. You wanted to rule over me, and now my heart is no more in my control. Your eyes were closed, but you froze at your place when you felt his hand at yours. Open your eyes. You shook your head and kept your eyes shut. He sat up and kissed your closed eyes. Your hands were at his chest. You slowly moved your eyes. Beautiful. Did you hear everything? He held your face. He smiled in satisfaction like he got what he was craving. You didn't respond. He backed away. My answer to your confession. I love you with all my heart. You don't have a heart. I have, and that is yours. You smiled at his pickup lines. He again kissed you, and this time